All right, today's August 1st, 2022, and we had that Hurricane Ian come through last night. Just got a little bit of rain and 30-mile-an-hour winds or so. And I just wanted to give y'all an update on this backyard. We're at 102 days since we seeded it. And this is about as good as we're gonna get for the rest of the year. We're getting real close to dormancy. Our average frost is usually mid-October, but it sometimes is as late as 1st of November. So this area we're standing in to start off with is the area that we had all the washout. And you can see it's still thin, but actually it is filled in a lot more than I expected it to. So this is actually a really good turnout in my opinion. If you go back and look at the other videos, you'll see. But it is thin. You would not want the whole yard to look like this. And we've been battling a lot of acorns, but I've just been blowing them off the yard. And it's usually in this section over here, so if that keeps being a problem, I'll just turn that into more landscaping. You see we still got color variation throughout the yard, which all that should even out next year. We've lost a lot of color over the last couple weeks, and probably only mow this one more time maybe. But overall, the yard has done really well. We got a lot of areas, probably 75% of the yard that is about like this. And then we got a few areas that are still kind of bare. That's not gonna quite make it this winter. And you can see we do have a little bit of brown in the yard. I'm sure that's some type of fungus. And you can see in this thin area here, you can see some of the leaf tissues that are dying off. But overall, the plant itself is doing okay, so we're not gonna worry too much about it. And this area down here is one of the areas that used to hold water. And this last go around when I graded it, looks like I got it pretty good. So happy with how that turned out. I don't see any puddling or anything in the backyard anywhere. And we got a little bit of an issue up towards the top. Again, we're not really gonna worry about it. You can see kind of a yellow type brown color going on up here at the very top. So one thing about this Zoysia, when you seed it the first year, you kind of have to have some expectations that it's not gonna be perfect the first year. And by the time we get around to the second year, the end of the growing season on the second year, regardless of how the first year turned out, usually the second year, everything's pretty well equalized. So I appreciate y'all sticking around through this series. This is what it's gonna look like, hopefully, if you follow along the first growing season. This is what you should expect for your results to look like. So we'll go dormant in a couple weeks. We'll probably do a video of that. Like I said, we'll probably mow it one more time, and that's all we're gonna do for this backyard until next year. Hopefully get a little bit of landscaping going on. Got some more wood chip mulch delivered from a local tree company, and we're gonna edge all this out and mulch all this hopefully before the leaves fall. That way the leaves can cover the mulch and it looks more natural. That's the idea anyway. So I got a lot of work to do back here. Appreciate y'all watching. Got any questions or comments, leave them below.